Hey everybody, it's Father Casey from Epiphany of Our Lord Church, and I welcome you to our YouTube channel, The Fourth Magi. This week, Jesus is speaking to his apostles about his impending death, to be quite honest with you, and where he's going to be going. And his disciples are quite understandably confused. So he starts off by saying to them, and you know, we've heard this gospel passage at many a funeral. I know I've used it a lot, so I'm sure you've heard it as well. But Jesus says to his disciples, do not let your hearts be troubled. Now, those are pretty ominous words to begin with. And if I was them, I'd be like, why is he talking like this? You know, and when you hear this at a funeral, and you've lost someone that you love, it's kind of like, what do you mean don't let my heart be troubled? My heart is broken. But anyway, so he says, where I'm going, you know the way. Don't let your hearts be troubled because I'm leaving you and I'm going to go away from you, but it's going to be okay. Very hopeful words. And Thomas is like, where are you going? What do you mean you're leaving? Like, you're not supposed to be going anywhere. And Jesus says, that's okay, I'm going to go to our Father's house where there are many dwelling places. There are many rooms. There are many mansions, depending on the translation that you read. And that's pretty comforting and pretty hopeful. And Jesus says, you know, where I'm going, you know the way. And Thomas says, we don't know where you're going. How can we know the way? And Jesus says those famous words, I am the way, and the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Now, I don't know if that made Thomas feel any better. But it probably didn't, because he was probably still confused, because these were all new theological terms. My Father's house, where there are many dwelling places? Like, where are you going? We have no idea. This is completely new stuff. And that's why Jesus had stressed in the very beginning, you have faith in God, you're a good practicing Jew, now have faith in me. Have faith in what I've done, have faith in what I've said, because I'm going away from you, but one day I will come back again and take you to be with me, so that where I am, Jesus, you'll be there too. Now that's really important, because we always want to be where Jesus is. So it reminds me of a line, of a part of a famous book written by Stephen Covey, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, where he lists these 7 habits, and he fleshes them out during the book, and in some of the conferences that he ran. But one of those is called beginning with the end in mind. Meaning, know where your goals are. Where are you heading? Where do you hope to be at the end of this project? Or at the end of your 5-year business plan? Or whatever. But it's like, if you know where you're going, then you can plot out the way to get there. And that's what Jesus is saying. He's going to our Father's house, so that where I am, you also may be. So if you and I are living with the end in mind, meaning we're trying to get to our Father's house, then we have to make sure that our plans, our steps, our choices are aligned with that. So maybe this week you and I can think about, are the choices that I'm making in my life at this moment, are they leading to our Father's house, or are they leading to the basement floor? Whoa. Have a great week.